Hello everyone, good morning. This is Afshan Parker and I teach course Gen 175 Introduction to IT. Today I'll be talking about the education technology I used in class to foster learning and engagement amongst my students. The content I would be covering is Unit 8 Computer Software. The learning activity I've chosen to address this objective is to make them individually apply the knowledge that they have learned in the topic using technology. For that, the technology I'm considering to use or that I have used is ClassCake, which will help me understand how much of the topic they have understood from what I've taught. So let me take you to ClassCake. So if you're using ClassCake, you need to sign in. I have signed in as a teacher. I've used my university name, that is Zayed University. You can create individual assignments for each of your topics or your units like I've created for computer software. Let me take you in. Okay, so I have given them an assignment or I've created an assignment for five topics or five questions wherein each of their questions are graded. So if I take you to question 1, I have told them to rearrange the components in the correct order, for which I have given them 10 points. For question 2, I told them to fill in the blanks or fill in the boxes with the correct words from the list below, and I have given them the list of correct answers below. What is nice over here is as they enter the answers, it turns green, and if they enter the wrong answer, it will turn red. So it is like an instant way of telling them or giving them a feedback whether it was right or wrong. Question number 3 was a multiple choice, so this was fairly easy. Question number 4 was a critical thinking question. And question number 5, I just told them to write a short answer, basically 1 or 2 sentences. So if you see, my assignment was worth 50 points. And how do I share this? Yeah, so once my assignment is created, I can share it with my colleagues, with my students by giving them a class code. Colleagues, I can share them by giving them a link, but with my students, I was able to write the class code on the board, or alternatively, you can also give them the link. So you are able to, this is the class code. You can show this in the class, or you can copy this link on Blackboard and they can click on it and access it. Okay, so let me show you one of my students' work. So she has done well, so I gave her a sticker. I think that was quite cute. Then she was able to write the correct answers, so it is also correcting simultaneously, so it's not like a burden on you that you have to sit and assess all of it. Multiple choice, critical thinking question, and the one-line answers. Yeah, so, and also you have a help option here wherein your students can ask you for help or they can ask their peers for help, and you also have a chat here. So I think this application was quite cool. So let me talk about what do I think about it. So I would like to assess the appropriateness of this technology by using sections which is taught to us in this module. So I think it is very appropriate for the student demographic that I was using. Ease of use, I felt since the students are very familiar using technology in their day-to-day life, ClassCake was an easy application to use. There is no need of any extra, you can say, help, but they do need internet connection to use ClassCake, as it's an online portal where the student needs to use the class code given to them by the teacher. I felt the technology was easy to use for both the teacher and the students, and it only took me around 5 to 10 minutes to understand the know-how of the website. It was extremely easy and smooth to use with the students. Regarding cost, monetarily, it is free website unless you use the pro features. It fairly took me an hour to make the assignment, which had 5 questions. So I I think it doesn't take a lot of time, like for you to invest in making your assignments. It was fairly easy. The students completed the activity in 15 minutes, so I felt the time cost in class to do the activity was fairly reasonable. I was able to assess how much the student understood of the topic I taught. And regarding interactivity, I think ClassKick supported them to interact amongst themselves using the portal and also with me as an instructor. So I think it was quite interactive and it was quite smooth. I could use a few samples for my course files for organizational issues topic, wherein if I was able to grade them and put them on Blackboard, I can use them in future. Novelty, definitely, I think the students enjoyed ClassKick as it is new to them. Regarding security and privacy, the students can sign up on the portal or use the class code given to them by the instructor. Um, and also the work is private to the instructor, as in whatever they were able to submit or do on the website was fairly private to me and them. So I think it's quite secure. Overall, I felt ClassKick was a new way to assess students using different activities such as fill in the blank, solving puzzles. They were also able to annotate a picture, so this could help in science related topics, writing short answers, answering multiple choice. I felt the technology helped me grade the students for each of their work, and I was able to understand how much of the topic they have retained. I also felt that ClassKick in class was successful as the students thoroughly enjoyed it and they felt it was fun. Also, as an instructor, I was able to try something new in class and was also able to assess them at the same time. So overall, I felt using educational technology in class is a big success. And thank you all for listening to me and hope you have a great day.